In this session, we're looking at simplifying, writing and ordering fractions. So first of all, we're looking at fractions, what they are. Need more help on this, and also please do make sure you complete the quiz. If you do struggle with this initial quiz before this session, please do get in touch via our community. We are here to help. So we've got ordering fractions, simplifying, and examples of this. So with our first part here, we've got writing fractions. So here, we've got 4 out of 4, which is 1. We've got 3 out of 4, which is 3/4. 1 out of 2, but it's the same as 2 out of 4. And then we've got 1 out of 4 there. So it's looking at how many parts are shaded white compared to how many parts are shaded red compared to how many parts there are in total. So we start with 4. If you do take the first test, if you don't do that, it shows that you've got the understanding of writing a fraction. This is also as well looking at simplifying fractions as well. We'll look at that more in the session. So here, writing a fraction of the shape that's shaded red, we count the parts. So there are 4 parts, then we count how many parts are shaded in red. So there are 3, so there are 3 out of 4, and we keep doing that. So here we've got the numerator. In a fraction, our top number is our numerator, our bottom number is our denominator. Really important to know. So our denominator is what it's out of. So let's have a look at this fraction here. So as we can see, the shaded fraction of the shape is in green is 2/3, because we've got 2 parts out of 3 shaded. Now let's have a try at the next one ourselves. Pause, have a go. So here, what fraction have we got shaded in? So we have to think, how many parts have we got in total? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 of those are shaded, which gives it 5/8. That's 5/8 here. So equivalent fractions. Here we have part of a shape shaded pink. We have 1 part out of 2 shaded red. So here we can see we've got 1/2 equals 2 out of 4 equals 3 out of 6, which then equals 4 out of 8. So we can see this is half. These are all the same. Equivalent means the same. So we just have to remember that really there. So again, on the next one, we cut 4 pieces and 2 parts are shaded. Then we cut it into 6 pieces and 3 parts are shaded. If we cut it into, and then we can cut it into 8 parts. So we can multiply these numbers here. 2 times 2 times 2. So times by 1/3, 1/3, and we times by 4 here, or 2 here. So if you don't quite understand that, please do get in touch with us. can also do this with other fractions. We are going to do more videos on this, and we are going to do some group sessions. I would encourage you to get involved. Do have a go at our quizzes. So here we've got, write down two fractions equivalent to 2 over 3. So we can multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6. So we can multiply the numerator by the denominator by 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. So we know that these are equivalent fractions. We could keep going forever with this because we can keep multiplying again. But we can only simplify to a certain degree. So for example, if we have 6 out of 9, we can simplify to 2 out of 3. Because we can't divide them by any more to give us an integer. This would give us decimals over decimals, and in fractions we keep them as integers here. So let's have a look at some to try ourselves. Do pause and have a go at the question. So we're going to have a go now at the question. So to find the equivalent fraction here, we now need to see how many 8s fit into 80. We know that's 10, so this becomes 10 out of 80, because we're timesing both of these by 10. In the next one, we know that 15 ones fit with 15, so we need to times by 15. So that's 45. And we could look at these in the diagrams as well. So these are equivalent fractions. Now we're going to look at simplifying fractions. So to simplify a fraction, we need to get the smallest possible numbers for the numerator and the denominator. We need to find the biggest times table that the numerator and the denominator are both in. So 12 and 20 are both in the 4 times table. So therefore we can say 12 over 20 is 5 over 3, because we divide both by 4. We can do this in stages if we don't spot it straight away, so we could do divide by 2, divide by 2, which makes us 6 over 10, and then divide by 2 again. So this often can be better done in stages if you can't see it straight away, especially with a bigger number. Let's have a look at the next example. You pause, have a go. So here we've got 40 over 90. So 40 over 90, we need to think what numbers can divide into 40 and 90. We can see there's a 0 at the end here, so we know we can divide it by 10 by knocking a 0 off. Not quite sure how that works, do please reach out. So this gives us 4 out of 9. Can we divide them? 4's factors are 1, 4 and 2. 9's factors are 1, 9 and 3, which means we cannot divide it anymore. This next one, 9 out of 27, I think I can divide it by 3. Some people might be screaming now, I can divide it by another number, but we'll show that as well. And we then can divide by 3 again. Do have a go at the quiz. This to help you. So that's 1/3. Because 3 ones go into 3, and 9 and 3 9s go into 27. Ordering fractions. So order fractions, we can convert them all the decimals, or we can make all the denominators the same. So usually we make all the denominators the same. This just really helps us see clearly what's the same. So let's have a look at this first example here. So we've got 3 out of 5, 3 over 5, 7 over 10, 13 over 20, and 3 over 4. So we're going to make all the denominators the same. We need a number that is in the 5, 10, and 20 times table and 4 times table. 20 is the lowest number that fits in these times table. We can make all the denominators 20 using the equivalent fractions. So we do this by multiplying the top and bottom by 4 for the first one, by 2 for the second one, by 5, and we also have out of 13 out of 20. So this means we can see that we've got 12, 13, 14, 15 here. Have a look. Let's have a look at these ones together. So this one here, we've got, do pause and have a go. So we've got 2 out of 5. So 2 out of 5 means we need to make these to 15 because 15s are smallest denominator that will fit into all of them. So we've got 15, which we times by 3. So we've got 6 over 15. Here we've got 15. We times that by 5, gives us 10. So our smallest is 2 out of 5. Our second is 7 out of 15, 8 out of 15, 10 out of 2 out of 3. Do have a look at this next one. If you have struggled with that, do have a go at the quiz. There's questions in there. Thank you for watching and have a great